The anime begins in the town of Asa, year 1868, being attacked by the new government. They use shells and cannons to rain a bombardment on the town, destroying buildings and creating fires. Armed with new technology, the new government has waged all-out war on Suraga Castle. Rounds hit the buildings, killing those unlucky enough to be in their path. Female samurai charge a platoon of attackers, but are swiftly shot down by their guns, and the bodies of dead soldiers from all sides lay cold in dirt. A platoon of 5 new government make their way into an ambush. Hiding in bushes, Genosuke headshots one of the new Gov soldiers, and playing dead on the floor, Shizuma jumps up to behead one and abdomen slash the other, declaring, "Feel the wrath of the Asa," leaving only one soldier left. The soldier switches to melee and uses his sword to break Shizuma's one, but despite the damaged blade, Shizuma charges in with it to kill the remaining soldier. As the fight is won, suddenly the pair get hit with incoming shots. 2, 3, 4, 11 soldiers and 1 commander shoot at them, but they manage to escape, where other Aizu soldiers lay injured. Shizuma uses a knife to cut out the bullet that hit his arm, while Genosuke lays dying, contemplating the end. Shizuma tells Genosuke to wait for him in the afterlife, saying he'll take down a few of the enemy soldiers before joining him in death. But Genosuke protests, saying he has to live so he can protect Sume, his little sister and Shizuma's fiancée, handing Shizuma a picture of them, and Shizuma promises that he'll protect her. Soon after, the castle fell within the battle, and the lord of the Asa surrendered to the new government, bringing the war to a close. 6 years later, within a town, Shizuma works as a rickshaw runner, still in search for his fiancée, but not having given up. Within the bustling town, Shizuma runs as a new customer inquires why he has a paper rabbit hanging from his rickshaw. Shizuma tells it's his symbol, saying he'll take him to the moon and back, which impresses the customer, named Takechi. Arriving at his destination and stepping off, suddenly Takechi's sandals break, and he tells Shizuma to buy him some new sandals from a shop. In the middle of the night, within a carriage holding the Minister of the Right, rides towards a bridge. The man that rode Shizuma's rickshaw stands in the middle. Using his sword, he cuts down the carriage's horse, bringing an ambush. The carriage driver is slain by his backup, and the minister just barely manages to escape. Within a mansion, the Lord of Home Affairs hears news of the minister's attack. He instructs the chief superintendent and leader of the new police force to arrest the assailants. The next day, eating rice balls, his friend asks Shizuma how the search for his fiancée is going. He tells not a single lead has come up, and she may be dead by now. But he's not giving up.
I promised her brother I'd find her and dick her down, even if she's dead by now.
Just then, members of the new police force poke at the paper rabbit on Shizuma's rickshaw. They ask who he is, and after telling them he's from Asa, they try to pin the attempted assassination of the minister on him, telling him to come along to be arrested. Shizuma gets angry and throws them both away, running away and telling his friend to keep the rickshaw for a while he finds the real killer and clears his name, who might just be the customer he had bought some sandals for the other day. He runs to the sandal shop to ask where Takechi was. A lady working at the shop tells Takechi he's gambling, who's been on a recent losing streak. The throw dice man throws a dice in a cup, and the participants place their bets. The finely dressed man sitting next to Takechi bets even with a big hand, giving Takechi the confidence to do the same. As all the bets are in, it's revealed that the dice reads odd. Then the finely dressed man protests, asking if they use extra dice, exposing that the throw dice man has extra dice behind his ear, meaning the establishment has been cheating all along. The participants demand a refund of their funds, as the owner stands up to heed control over the situation. The finely dressed man, named Kyoshiro, asks how the owners of the gambling house, the Ryoma clan, plans to take responsibility. The owner responds by telling the throw dice man to cut off his finger, tossing a blade, which he does. And afterward, the clan offers him money as a bribe, which Kyoshiro doesn't take, embarrassing the clan. Later on, outside, the clan shows up ready to fight. Charging in first is the throw dice man with a blade, who Kyoshiro quickly immobilizes. Then suddenly, 2 men appear to aid Kyoshiro, and suddenly, with immense strength, a fat dude comes up and punches one of the clan into the wall. The second, an old man, pulls out incense, burning it, and making the rest of the clan hallucinate a mandrill or monster is attacking them. The last ready and able member of the clan picks up a rifle, aiming it at Kyoshiro, till suddenly an arrow snipes his shoulder, delivered by a femboy. Yeah, that's a femboy. Yeah, after extensive research, I know one when I see one. He fires more, pinning the last enemy to the wall, who gets knocked out. Shizuma arrives at the gambling house looking for Takechi, to instead find the sorrowing remains of a battle, but all the clan members are still alive. Arriving at the where women pour drinks place, Takachi sits down and talks with his brother and crew. One of the maidens serving the men hands Takachi a gift, being a gun, supporting them in their attack of the minister and seeking further vengeance on the new government for their previous actions. Then, hiding out in bushes to ambush Okubo, the Lord of Home Affairs, is Takachi and his crew, who are also being followed and spied on by Shizuma. He accidentally reveals his position and the crew stands on guard, states he has no ill will towards them, but now that he's seen them, he must die. The carriage arrives and the other crew commence the ambush. One of them opens the door to strike, but is suddenly met by a bullet. Revealing who's inside is the chief and leader of the police force. He attacks the assassins and kills off 3 of the crew, and Shizuma manages to get a blade onto the neck of Takachi's brother. As the chief of police is out of bullets, Takachi shoots Shizuma in the chest, but suddenly afterwards he gets up to charge at Takachi and knocks him out. It turns out that the bullet didn't hit Takachi, but instead the metal handband given to him by Genosuke. After the battle, the chief of police validates Takachi's help in the case, and the next morning invites him to join the police force. This anime's name is Meiji Gekken 1874. If you enjoy, like and subscribe, comment down below your thoughts, and I'll see you in the next one. My name's IWT Recaps. Peace out.